Hello and welcome to the Wine Turtle YouTube channel. My name's Jamie and I'll be your host as we taste and review popular wines from around the world. Today I'm back at Costco, a place that I've had great success in recent videos. Today we have the 2021 Napa Valley Red Blend. Now this red blend is based on the traditional Bordeaux style of red. It contains a combination of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Malbec, Cabernet Franc and Petit Verdot. And this particular blend contains a combination of 62% Cabernet Sauvignon, 19% Merlot, 10% Malbec, 6% Cabernet Franc and 3% Petit Verdot. Now coming from Napa Valley where the climate is much warmer, this isn't going to be much like your traditional Bordeaux red blend. Napa Valley reds are well known for being big, bold, punchy and fruity, and I'm expecting a mix of the two styles here. You've got the blending style from Bordeaux, maybe the same oak techniques, I'm not really sure, it doesn't say. But then you've got the Napa Valley fruit, which brings those big, ripe, bold, fruity flavors to it. So we'll find out. Let's get tasting. So it's a deep, dark purple, this. Looks very bold. Very fruit forward on the nose. A little bit jammy. There's blueberry, black cherry. Not so much red fruit actually. There's a little bit of strawberry coming through there, but it's a very black fruit dominant nose. And not so much from the oak either actually. Smell that again. A little bit of cola actually there as well, and a tiny bit of spice from the oak. I was expecting a bit more. Right, let's have a taste. Hopefully it's not too sweet like the nose leads me to believe it might be. It's certainly a little sweet. Yeah, a jammy fruit. Surprised by the lack of red fruit actually. You'd think with that blend of grapes there'd be a little bit more red fruit character in here, but almost entirely dark fruit. We've got black cherry, blackberry, some plum, and it finishes on a little bit of a sweet licorice type note. Again, not all that much of an oak influence there either. We're not told in the winemaking notes how much oak this gets, but yeah, not so much influence there. A tiny bit of vanilla, so it's a little bit sweet. Structurally I'd like a little bit more acidity, if I'm honest. The acidity a little bit lacking, and tannin wise quite smooth, quite gentle. We expect that with the great blend we've got there. It's Cabernet Sauvignon dominant, but those other grapes will play the role of softening the Cabernet Sauvignon, making it a bit less aggressive, I guess, in its tannin and acidity. So what we have here is quite I would call it a crowd-pleasing wine. So this is $11. An entry-level type price where you have things like apothic wines, which can be made in a similar style, to be honest. They're quite gentle, quite soft, a tiny bit sweet, very approachable, very easy to drink. This is a similar type wine. It's not one that excites me, but not one I'll turn down. It's not a bad wine. So thinking a score on this. I'll get back to you in a second. So this is a wine I've enjoyed, but I've not loved. I think to sum it up, it's a crowd pleaser and it's not really for purists. I think at that $11 price range, you've got better alternatives. Definitely at Costco. Costco does some amazing Cabernet Sauvignon under the Kirkland Signature brand. You've got the Columbia Valley Cab at $8 or $9. The K-Vine Cab is, I think, about 14, and the Napa Valley Cab, I think, is about 14 as well. Each of which I would choose over this one. It's easy to drink, it's approachable, it's fruity, it's fun, it's big and bold, everything you expect really. But for me, it really lacks a bit of complexity and also maybe a little bit of acidity. Looking for a little bit more there, especially when it's a little bit sweet. Just needs a little bit of a lift. And it surprised me at the lack of red fruit in there. It's very dominant with those jammy dark fruit notes. So for me, I think 7 out of 10 is very fair. Really good score for this. It's a good wine, don't get me wrong. It's just not one that excites me. At $11, it's still really good value. But like I said, under that Kirkland Signature label at Costco, there are better alternatives. And I'll link them up here somewhere. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. It would help me out enormously and get more eyes on our content. So, it's bye from me.